करंट गया इधर इधर जल गया उसको पूछो क्या करने
जय जगन्नाथ। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, और प्रेमानंदे
की जय। mic stand. Get that mic stand. Somebody has a number of Purna Prajna Prabhu. Please call him and get the power cord for this charging. Okay. Oh, water bottle. Water bottle. దాన్ని తిప్పేసి వెనకాల చార్జ్ పెట్టండి. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदानंदन व्रजनंदन यमुना तीराभन यशोदानंदन व्रजनंदन यमुना तीराभन Hare Radha
श्री गौर निताय की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद द्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namah Pankaja Nabhaya Namah Pankaja Maline Namah Pankaja Netraya Namaste Pankajangre Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Gau Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Shesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukum karoti vacharam pangum langayate girim yat kripahatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinataranam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yat Smaret Pundarikaksha Sahabhya Bhyantaram Suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Thank you very much for coming to Bhakti Center. I am very grateful. You the one, Mataji? From Kerala? Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, thank you everybody for coming. We had very busy weekends last at least okay. Yeah, last 3 to 4 weeks we have been busy with many different speakers who come here. That's fine. Last many weeks we had different speakers who came here. We were graced by the Association of His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. We had wonderful series, and after that we had the boat Nauka Vihar festival, right? And then we had His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu coming. So many wonderful Vaishnavas have come into our life. Can you decrease this a little bit? Left side one, yeah. No, I think that one. Yeah. Okay with that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had wonderful Vaishnavas who have come here. Whenever there is something big that is going to happen in our life, Krishna makes sure that He comes and prepares us for that. In different ways, He prepares us. That is how we should see when Vaishnavas come into our life. whenever any senior devotees are coming, more and more, more and more, more and more. That means we need them more and more, more and more, more and more. Because something more and more and more and more is going to happen. Right? Nothing happens without a reason. Haribol. So we recently celebrated Narsingha Chaturdashi, right? Last week. Today is what? Yeah, today is Sunday. We celebrated on Thursday. Hare Krishna. I was thinking like last week, almost like something in between. So it's a wonderful festival we all celebrated, where His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj was there. His Grace Radhesham Prabhu was there. And we have a new Bhajan Kutir, an experience of little Ahubilam in Cyberabad, which is also constructed. All happening by the mercy of Lord Krishna. Even that is constructed for a reason. Time will reveal why. Right? So it is explained, we'll discuss a little briefly about not the whole pastime, but the lesson that we all can learn from that beautiful festival, Narsingha Chaturdashi, the appearance day of Lord Narsimha Dev. We all know the Leela, why he came, how he came, whom he protected, whom he destroyed, how he destroyed. Right? It was for a new person who came to Bhakti, someone asked His Holiness, I think Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he asked in US, who is this personality whom you are worshipping in the temple, who is, ready to like kill somebody? Is your God so violent? Is your God so, like gory, and, he has blood all over his hands, and what is this whole thing? Right? Just imagine a foreigner walking into the room and seeing a huge lion with blood in his hands, and he's being worshipped. Jaya Jagadish Hare. What is going on? You are worshipping a person who murders people, or, what is it? And on top of that, when you ask what did he do, the first thing people say is he killed Hiranyakashipu. And then he saved Prahlad, right? So it's very difficult for a ordinary person, a person without any Vedic background, to even understand what is this pastime, what can I learn out of it. And on top of that, when the recent movie Mahavatar Narsimha came, the director made sure that he exactly made the way it is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam, with all blood and muzzle and skin and intestines flying in the sky, and Narsingh Dev is coming and is like cheer phadte na Hindi, like completely ripped people apart. He killed thousands of brothers of Hiranyakashipu before he went and finished Hiranyakashipu. It was completely a pool of blood which can't be even explained. And after that, so many devatas come and they try to pacify Lord Narsimha Dev, especially Lord Brahma, who is so much feeling guilty of giving such kind of a comprehensive insurance, to a demoniac person, that he can't be killed. And he took advantage of that, right? And he tortured Prahlad Maharaj so much. Srila Prabhupada was explaining in a recent, I was hearing a lecture, just today morning I was hearing, coincidentally he spoke about Narsingh Dev and Prahlad Maharaj. He said, how horrible are materialistic people, that they can kill a person like Prahlad? How horrible can a person be? A obedient, a respectful, a beautiful, such a humble, such a prayerful, such a well-wishing person is being attempted to be murdered, ordered to be murdered, and Swayam he is going and murdering. Who? His own father. Materialism is such a disease that, you don't even spare your own child with that materialistic tendency. And immediately Prabhupada was glorifying a devotee. They're saying, if that is a materialist, look at a devotee who, in spite of being attempted to be murdered, or rather almost murdered, goes back and prays to Lord that please forgive my father. Oh, what a devotee, what a Vaishnava. Like that Prabhupada was explaining. And it is explained, Lord Narsingh Dev, when he finished Hiranyakashipu and he was he raised his one eyebrow and he was looking at all the, devatas who came there. And literally everybody was shivering. What is Vishnu going to do now? What is he going to do? What is the next? He killed Hiranyakashipu. It's over, right? The story is over. But it's not over. He's roaring. He's roaring at a pace that entire universe is shaking. Entire universe. Devatas, Mukkoti Devatas, they don't know what is going to happen next. Is he going to take all the universes back into his skin? Are we all finished? It just happens in the flicker of a second, right? Mahavishnu just, in that breath, 3 Brahmas are coming and going away. And what to speak of Narasimhadev, who is Swayam Vishnu, who is so angry. He is definitely angry. He is looking very angry. It's not like he had a different expression on his face. He was very angry. And he was looking at all of them. And they all tried to pray. There is a whole chapter in 7th canto. I think it's like chapter 8. Everybody is going and praying. Narasimhadev, you are great. You are the Mahavishnu. You have come. You are this. You are that. Nothing is affecting Narasimha Swami. And he's looking at everybody. And nobody knows what in his heart, including his own wife. Lakshmi Devi also doesn't know what is he going to do next. At that time, Lord Brahma, he went to Prahlad Maharaj and he said, fix the matter. Do something. Pacify him. He came for you. You have to go and talk. And Prahlad Maharaj comes from the right side. Narasimhadev is looking at all the devatas and he comes closer and closer. Everybody is moving back. Prahlad is coming near. It's a very inconceivable scene, if we can even imagine. How many of you would go close to a lion? And a lion like Narasimha Swami, right? Ordinary lions in our zoo will urinate looking at Narasimha Swami out of fear. They'll run away, they'll faint. That was the anger of Narasimha Swami, Narasimhadev. And he was looking at all the devatas like that, and Prahlad is nicely coming close. As if he's not even affected by all this. Recently, on Saturday, his grace Radhesham Prabhu was explaining in his class in Slate to the leaders that when he was a young boy, he wanted to scare his sister. So he took a mask of a lion and he put that lion mask, Radhesham Prabhu. And he went, his sister was doing something, little sister maybe, and she was doing something, and suddenly he went, he told like this, he looked, he told like this. Immediately she got scared and she started crying. And she ran to, she ran to his mother. And his mother came, angrily, it's like, who is this? And she looked at, Radhesham Prabhu, with that mask. And immediately Radhesham Prabhu removed that mask. Yeah, it's me. Right? And they started laughing. His sister started laughing and he said all the fear went away. There was no fear. His sister was scared of his mask. But the mask was removed. Immediately she became normal. And he was explaining similarly, even Prahlad Maharaj, the face of Narasimha Swami is just like a mask. He knows his beloved Vishnu is there inside. His beautiful lotus face, Namah Pankaja Nabhaya, Namah Pankaja Maline, Namah Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankajangre, is right there. And he has just put a mask to create fear in the whole world, in the universe. Prahlad Maharaj is like, okay, I'll remove that mask. I'm not scared of you. And it is explained, something that only Krishna can do is with one eye he is making people shiver and with another eye he is looking at Prahlad with love. Can anyone do that? Can you imagine trying to do that? Try it. You can't do that. Only Krishna can do that. In one eye he is making people shiver. In another eye, he is looking at Prahlad Maharaj with so much loving and affection. Right? And Prahlad Maharaj is completely unaffected. And looking at Narasimhadev, in Srimad Bhagavatam, he sings this verse. Very instructive verse. Yeah, 7.9.15. नाहं बिभेमि अजिता तेति भयान काश्य. I'm sorry, I didn't memorize this verse, but does anyone know this verse? How to recite? Yeah? Okay, I'll try again. Naham bibemi ajita tetitebhya anakasya. Jihvarka netra bhrukuti nabhasogra damstrat. Antrasarja shataja kesara shanku karnam. Nirhrada bhita digibhad ari bhin nakhagra. It's a beautiful verse. This is Prahlad Maharaj's realization after looking at Narsimhadev. Please repeat after me. It's beautiful. My Lord, who are never conquered by anyone, I am certainly not afraid of your ferocious mouth and tongue, your eyes, bright like the sun, or your frowning eyebrows. I do not fear your sharp, pinching teeth, your garland of intestines, your mane soaked with blood, or your high, wedge-like ears. Nor do I fear your tumultuous roaring, which makes elephants flee to distant places, or your nails, which are meant to kill your enemies. Prahlad Maharaj is even describing the beauty of the Lord. At the same time, he is saying, I am not fearful. Look at the loving exchange between God and his devotee. On one side, looking at this mouth, the tongue, the eyes, the eyebrows, the sharp pinching teeth, the nails, the garland of intestines, the mouth soaked with blood, the stood up ears, the tumultuous roaring, and his nails, everybody is shivering. And here is Prahlad Maharaj, who is telling all those things one by one, and he is saying, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Right? It's such a beautiful scene where the whole world is scared of death. The whole world is scared of such fearful form of Supreme Lord. A devotee is not even touched by such fear. And on top of that, what does he do? He goes to him and he garlands him like this. Just imagine, whole worlds are trembling, all the devatas are tensed, and this 5-year-old boy is going there and just putting a garland as if nothing happened. And Lord Narsimhadev is accepting that garland also. Right? How many can go and garland a lion, Prabhuji? He's going to attack you. Can you go and garland? Wait 1 minute, like this. Can you put it? You can't even imagine. Everybody is scared to even talk to Narsimhadev in that form. And Prahlad is completely unaffected. And on top of that, he is explaining that there is blood on your beard. Right? But I am not fearful. Your eyebrows are really sharp and they are literally looking at with so much anger. But I am not fearful. Your body is garlanded with intestines of my father and so many blood bath of so many people you have killed. Blood is literally soaking from your body, but I am not fearful. And then he says, looking at your roar, even elephants can flee to distant places. Elephants don't flee. And Prahlad Maharaj is saying, your roar can even make the elephants flee. They can run away. But I am not fleeing. I don't feel like fleeing. I am so happy standing in front of you. There is a reason this verse is being discussed so much. Because the next verse is for all of us. This verse is the emotion, the loving exchange between devotee and God, where he is saying, "Oh Krishna, I am not fearful of your this form." When Krishna showed his form Virat Rupa in Kurukshetra, Arjuna became fearful. He said, "Oh Krishna, please, I can't take this anymore. Come back to your two-handed form. I can't deal with this." And apparently that time Krishna was not even angry. He was just showing all his form. Here is Narasimha Swami, who is anger personified. If there is a personification of anger, it can't be anybody better than Narasimha Dev. And to the contrary, his devotees coming in front of him saying, he's not even telling, "Can you change your form?" He's saying, "I love this form. My Lord, you are so beautiful." Tava kara kamala vare nakam adbhuta shringa dalita hiranya kashipu tanu brunga keshavadhrita narahari rupa jaya jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare. Oh Jagadish, I am not at all fearful. And maybe Narsingh tried to create some fear also. Okay, let me try to make him a little fearful. There can be many pastimes between God and his devotee. And he is not at all fearful. Saying, "God, you are so beautiful. You are more beautiful. You are more beautiful." Right? Like a small child, he is playing with his father. At one moment, the father is shouting at him, like this. And after that, the child is on his back. "Chalo, go in the front. I want to take a ride." The relationship is filled with love. But one point we should understand here, Devatas were fearful, Rakshasas were fearful. So Suras, Asuras, both of them were fearful. Everybody was fearful, but devotee is not fearful. But what does it say in the next verse? Let us see what does it say in the next verse. त्रास्तो अस्मि अहं कृपणवत्सल द्रुः सहोग्र संसार चक्र कारणात् ग्रसतां प्रणीता बद्धा स्वकर्मभिर् उसत्तमते अंग्रिमूलम् प्रीतो अपवर्ग शरणं ह्यः यशे कदानु यसे कदानु. Please repeat after me. O most powerful, insurmountable Lord, who are kind to the fallen souls, I have been put into the association of demons as a result of my activities. Now please observe. And therefore, I am very much afraid of my condition of life within this material world. When will that moment come? When you will call me to the shelter of your lotus feet, which are the ultimate goal for liberation from conditional life. Now, the Prahlad, who could not be scared by God himself, or rather he was not trying to be scared, but he looked at the same fierce form that scared the Devatas. Even Narad Muni might have been scared, looking at, what is this? What am I seeing? Never seen before. The one who could not be affected by the form, such a fierce form of the Lord, is saying, I am afraid of what? Huh? I am afraid of my condition of life within this material world. Are we afraid? Huh? Just ask, how many of you are afraid of the condition of life in this material world? Huh? Such a pure devotee who is right now in front of God, Krishna has specifically, personally appeared only for him, is telling him that Krishna, I am afraid of this material condition of life. And he's saying that I have been put into the association of demons because of my prarabdha karma. Whatever I did in my past life, I have been put into this condition. And I am doing such a bad karma. My family is involved in bad karma. I am also being forced to do bad karma. I might also land up doing bad karma. And I don't know where this life is going to take me, what my next life will be. This whole maya of yours, this material world of yours, looks like a andakupam. Looks like an unending rabbit hole. It doesn't look like where it will conclude. Right? Prahlad Maharaj is instructing all of us in this prayer what we should really be scared of. And are we sufficiently scared so much? Some people say, Prabhuji, bhakti mein अच्छी बात करो ना. Well, अच्छी बात तब आएगी जब तुम समझोगे कि in what situation you are. You have to realize in what situation you are. Then you will be prayerful to God. Otherwise, we will take bhakti so cheaply. Isn't it? What is that? I am okay. Tomorrow morning I have office till my job is there. Right? All of you are thinking like that. Anybody is doubting tomorrow morning your job will be there or no? Huh? Really? Hare Krishna. Right? Your family will be there. Your children, your wife will not abandon you tomorrow morning. You're sure, right? No? You're not married. Why are you? Mamsi Prabhu is saying no. We are yet to. Biggest fear of American is when he goes back to his home, will his wife be there or no? At least we are not born in that culture. We know our wife will be there. So be grateful. Be grateful. Tomorrow, Monday evening, when you come to your house and your wife is there, say thank you very much. Thank you very much. Still you are with me. Because that is the Western civilization. They don't know which day, what will happen. I think we need some time for each other. That's a very beautiful dialogue for breakup. They don't say that I break up. I think we need some time. We need to think about it like that. That means ho gaya, khatam ho gaya. Right? Somebody else will find, and something else will happen. All the investment in relationship is gone. That is fear. That is a fear. But are we fearful? Are we sufficiently fearful? I was hearing a beautiful discourse from Radha Govind Maharaj recently. And he was explaining that in this material world, everything we desire, we will not get. And everything that we don't desire, we will get. Huh? Pakka it will come. Everything you desire. Think about it, what all you desired from your childhood. You will get frustrated in 10 minutes now. Everybody you desired, everything you desired, it was snatched away from you. Right? And everything that you don't want has come into your life. Without even you asking. Right? People are frustrated. Literally, one day I was, taking turn near the TNGO colony road, near Gachibowli, right? And one bike fellow stopped right in between. Signal came. He is supposed to go. He stopped in between. And I'm right behind him. And everybody, pam, 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 they're honking. He's on a phone. And he's shouting on the phone, Temmantava, Tevaddantava, Edo Jappu. I heard that. हिंदी में बोलो क्या? हाँ? लाना है या नहीं लाना है? कुछ ना कुछ ठीक तरह से बोलो. Right? Immediately understood. Who is he on the phone? This is the biggest confusion, right? How many here face this confusion? Everybody? लाना है नहीं लाना है ठीक तरह से बोलो. He was so frustrated. Maybe he was on the phone till the green signal came. And as soon as the green signal came, she might have told, no, not now. Maybe he took permission from the house to get it, from the office. Maybe got frustrated boss, he took permission that my wife is asking me to bring something. I have to take it today. Otherwise it's a big problem. He took the permission, he came to the signal and he is going to buy it so that he can take it. And on the signal she told, maybe I don't need it. He got so frustrated. No, this is my purport to his translation. But, I could understand what he's going through. He literally stopped the bike in between. And this sentence made everybody stop honking. Because they all empathized with him. हो सकता है ऐसे. Frustration. Right? Everything you want, you will not get here. Everything you don't want, pakka you'll get here. Right? People get married, they want to have a nice, enjoying life. Then they see the true colors of their spouses. Different sounds they are making while they are sleeping. Right? Different things they are speaking. Hey, what did I get married to? Whom did I get married to? I'm stuck now. Right? So many thoughts come. People get frustrated. They go to their balcony, look at the sky, look at the stars, moon. Say, what are you doing? God, do you exist? What happened with my life? Right? It happens. Everything I did not want in my spouse is personifically sitting behind me. And I don't know what to do. Do something. Right? And then you go through this. And then as age passes by, you realize she is the perfect partner for you. After 20, 25 years, 26 years of marriage, you realize this was exactly, perfectly made for me. This is good.
25 years?
You have to wait 25 years. Then the realization will come. Where you actually start appreciating what the partner is meant for. Because often we have so many expectations. We go through, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this. You won't get it, you get frustrated. But after some time you realize even the opposite person is also wanting something I am not able to give. And we both look at each other saying, okay, we agree to disagree that, you can't give me, I can't give you. So let us give each other whatever and let us settle the score. And then when Krishna comes in the life, then it becomes more meaningful. Where we both start giving to Krishna. Right? And the happiness still doesn't come back, but frustration remains, but you get used to it. So the point is very simple. In this material life, these are the words of Radha Govind Maharaj was saying, you won't get what you asked for in this material world. You won't get. Even though you go through so many types of selection, so many types of reviews and audit to find what you want, whether it's a person or a thing or a gadget or anything, ultimately you'll be disappointed. Just a matter of time, you'll be disappointed. You'll not be satisfied. But that's the nature of this world. What can you do? It is meant to frustrate you. And you start becoming old. Right? You start becoming old day after day, year after year, you start becoming old. You can't do the same thing you used to do before. Some of you can't imagine that, right? Some of you in the youth, you can't imagine that.
What happened to that guy?
Conclusion? What is it to conclude? He went, we all empathize with him. She might have told, okay, get it. Something like that. Something she got. I don't know. I was not on the phone, so I don't know. So Prabhupada was once telling that it's very difficult to understand what happens in old age. And he gave an example in Bengali. There is a whole, there is a saying in Bengali. I don't know the Bengal language, but the saying goes like this, that he says that a dry cow dung is going to be burnt in fire. Right? A dry cow dung cake which is dried is going to be burnt in a fire. And when the lady of the house comes to that place where the cow dungs are kept and she picks up the dry cow dung, there is a wet cow dung which is laughing at the dry cow dung, saying, "You are going to be burnt now, look at me, I am wet, nothing will happen to me, I am wet." And the dry cow dung is looking at the wet cow dung saying, "Just a matter of time." Right? That is exactly what an old person thinks when he looks at a young person. Right? Young people think, hey, he is not able to walk, he is not able to sit, he is not able to talk, he is somehow very stubborn, he has become very OCD, he is this, we comment on everybody, whichever way we want, as youngsters. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. We are going to become old and will become redundant. People in the house will wait for us to die. You want to see that day? Prabhuji, I'm IIT, Prabhuji. To kya hua? Prabhuji, I'm retired vice president, Prabhuji. Isn't it? Prabhuji, I got award for the best AI architect in the whole planet 2027. So what? Your family will pray for you to die. I prayed. At one point I prayed to Lord Krishna. I said, please take my father. Because I could not see him suffering more. Right? But at least because he was a devotee, I am into devotional service, we had that relationship. So at least I could pray like that. But there are houses where there is no God. They actually pray that the person dies. Big burden. They even say when there is a quarrel in the house, they say, why don't you just die? Why don't you just finish yourself? Right? And in spite of that, still that person searches for happiness. There is a person who lives in my apartment, an old person. Once I saw him, he came to me. He used to come to satsang, then he stopped coming. And then once he met me and he started pouring out his problem. My son is divorced, he is living alone, he has a big flat now, I am living with him. He doesn't care for me. Prabhu, can you come and talk to my son? So what should I talk? No, you have to help me. I don't know, why am I living? He says, you better die. I don't know what to do. I don't have my wife, she died. He doesn't have his wife, she left. We both are in the house, big house, 2,780 square feet flat, Gachibowli. And I have so much wealth. I don't know what we both are doing in the house. He is not happy looking at me. I am worried what will happen to me. Will there anybody who will cremate me properly? I want him to get married, but he is not interested. I don't know where is my life going. Just imagine, you can't even imagine. Life is not that easy. When you start becoming old, you start becoming more dependent. A lot of people today, they think that they are very independent. Let me tell you. Because of the money that we have in our bank accounts and the properties that we accumulated, we think, that's okay if my children are in some other country, I can live. That's okay if they are not with me, they are in some other city, I can live. Bida, telsu. Just a matter of time. You will cry. Nobody will come to help you. You can't get up. You will pass stool in your clothes because you could not get up. You can't imagine this, right? That is what Prahlad Maharaj is saying, I am fearful of. What do you think Prahlad Maharaj is saying? That I am fearful of. This is what he is saying. Sansara bijam andakupam. There is no end to expectations around you. You have to earn till you die. And don't think you are the owner of the house. You are the servant of the house. If you are earning, that's all you are. But what does our Ahankar say? I am earning. I am the leader of the house. You are not the leader. You are just a servant of that house. Everybody is using each other. When there is no Krishna in between, that is what is there. Respectfully using each other. That's all it is. That's the truth. Okay, everybody can. You all come a little close. You can remove that mridanga from there. You can keep it here. I think there is some. There is one more nice shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a very famous shloka. 10:14:58. Samastritaye padapallavam Mahat padam punya yasho murare Bhavam budhir vatsa padam param padam 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 yat vipadam natesham Padam padam yat vipadam natesham. For those who have accepted the port of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Murari, the enemy of the Mura demon. The ocean of the material world is like the water contained in a calf's footprint. Their goal is Param Padam, Vaikunta, the place where there are no material miseries. Not the place where there is danger at every step. Right? For a devotee, when you are surrendered to Krishna, you can cross the material world just like you can cross over a footprint of a calf. The entire Samsara Sagara, you see that Goloka chart? You see, like, here are you, here is Goloka, there are so many lokas in between, Vaikuntas, layers, then Sadashiva Loka, then this Loka, then that Loka. It keeps going down and down and down and down and down, and then there are, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, right? Somewhere in between Bhuloka and Bhuloka, you're sitting here. Oh my God, how can I go? With your own effort, with my current conditionings, with my problems, with my habits. How can I come to you, Krishna? I cannot come to you. But he's saying, if you are my devotee, you can just jump it over. You can just jump it over like a hoof print of a calf. But if you are not my devotee, oh my God, what you have to go through, what all you have to see. Right? It's impossible. And this place where you are not with me, at every step there is danger. At every step there is danger, he's saying. But we keep forgetting that there is danger. How many of you have seen a cat killing a rat anytime? You seen anytime?
Yes.
Can you describe anybody? Lift your hand. What did you see? Where is another mic? Lift your hand. Describe what did you see? Yeah, lift your hand. Who wants to say? So many people lifted your hand. You forgot or what? No. I talked about rat and cat. Yes.
So the cat had held that mouse on its neck and it literally tore into pieces.
Yes, that is one scene. Anything more?
Before killing the mouse, it will torture it.
It will torture him.
Set him free and again catch.
Again catch. Yeah. Yes, so.
Before killing itself, the way it holds itself, it gets killed.
The rat
gets killed.
dies out of fear.
Out of fear, yes.
Yes. Anybody else? Yes, no.
I saw one time the rat is climbing on the tree
and suddenly one cat is targeting. But rat don't know when a cat will attack. And normally when a rat is going around, just cat grab it. Within a second, he didn't thought of I'm going to die. So within a second, that is finished.
Hare Krishna. Any Mataji saw similar torture? Padma Mataji? Yeah, pass the mic, no? There is a reason why I'm asking. Don't think I'm enjoying this. Yeah. Quickly, pass the mic. Yes.
You have seen the cat teasing the rat.
Ah,
It helps the rat.
that's what I was
It
waiting.
hit and then it let it go. So it gets a hope and again it go and catch. So it happens 5-6 times. Then it ripped off the head.
Wow. Brothers and Matajis, I saw a similar scene in Metpalli. I was sitting outside in the evening. His guest Narari Prabhu was speaking something. I was sitting there and some devotees were there. I saw one rat. It's limping and walking. I said, what happened to this guy? So generally rats don't limp and walk. They go. They immediately go from one point to another point very fast. So limping and walking. So something is wrong with it. And then I saw behind one cat is nicely walking behind it. Catwalk. Hare Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Kripa Prabhu is catwalk. So it's literally nicely it's walking behind it. Like 4 or 5 feet behind the rat. Prabhuji and Matajis, if you are that rat, what is that situation? It already did something to the rat and the rat is literally trying to save itself from death. Imminent death the next moment. And the cat is walking behind, catwalk. Huh? And then the cat comes closer to the rat and it pulls like this. And it falls upside down. And the rat is looking at the cat like this. Hope that you will not kill me. Hoping that something will happen now. Somebody will come to save. Right? And then the cat does that and it goes around like that. It's just going around as if, the rat doesn't exist. And I thought I should go and do something to that rat. I was thinking, should I go and do something? And the cat just went that side and again it's coming as if, nothing happened. As nothing happened, just like your boss releases your appraisal and walks around you. He doesn't care. You are getting tortured, you are being tormented, you are crying. Why did you do this to me? Really? Mail came, huh? I don't know. Got released, huh? So whatever. Just go walking and then the rat is literally, fearful. And finally it comes and it just catches its neck and presses it and then leaves it there. And then goes around. Still it is struggling. One limb is moving. The tail is moving. Again it comes. Again it pushes, crushes it. Again takes it a little away. Again comes. And literally I'm seeing that in front of me. Right? Literally I'm seeing in front of me. Padam yat vipadam natesham. At every step there is danger. And then it comes and takes it, eats it. Mercilessly. This is the reality of this material world. We keep forgetting it, right? We keep forgetting, Prabhu, I'm not a rat. Right? Where is the cat? Well, cat is right behind us. Right? If you go and see the patients in ICU, what are those patients going through? Same thing that the rat is going through. Death is coming, it is hitting, again it's going, it is hitting, again it's going. Every time it's hitting, new injections, new this thing, new that thing, new treatment, and finally ventilator. And then you're wondering what will happen. Family members are crying, you are crying, you don't know what's going to happen next. And then one fine day, ting, the line becomes straight and you're gone. And what did you achieve in this life? Is there anything worthy to be mentioned? Because your next birth is already ready. Your next birth is already ready. Your next body is already ready. Mercilessly, you will be thrown into another body. Mercilessly. And when you wake up, you are in between a fluid. Right? And you, oh Krishna, what did I do? I got a human birth. I did not take it seriously. What did I do? And you become fearful of what is your next birth going to be, because you don't know that fluid is in the womb of a human being or in the womb of a cockroach or in the womb of a rat or in the womb of a pig. You don't know. You just opened your eyes and you're wondering what happened, and you are dead scared and you feel so fearful, and that is the fear Prahlad Maharaj is telling to Narasimha, that I am fearful of that. I don't want to take another birth in this material world. I don't want to take another birth. My Lord, I am not fearful of your face. I am not fearful of your nails. I am not fearful of the blood. I am not fearful of your eyebrows. I am not fearful of your roar. But I am fearful of this material world. How is that possible? That is how powerful Krishna's Maya Shakti is. Many times Prabhupada told his disciples, you are not adequately fearful of Maya. You are taking it very easily. You might say, Prabhu, should I be fearful of Maya or should I be loving towards God? Both, Prabhupada told. Both. Don't be overconfident. I am chanting, Prabhu, I am doing bhajans, I think I am fine. What else can I do? I am doing my best. No. Be very fearful. That is needed. We have to be very conscious of what can happen to me. Padam padam yat vipadam natayisham. Many times Prabhupada quotes this. You hear Prabhupada's lectures? Every third lecture you will hear somewhere this one line will come. Why is he quoting this? Because that is what we are forgetting. Prabhu, I don't believe in God. So what? I don't believe in reincarnation. So what? Death is coming. Padam padam yat vipadam natesham. It's going to happen. There is no doubt it's going to happen. So what to do to fix it? What to do to stop it? Is why we are here. Right? And how serious are we about it will determine our future. You can be the most famous person in the satsang. You can be the best singer in the satsang. You can recite the best shlokas in the satsang. But if you are not fearful of Maya, that how pride has come into you through that medium, and you are not developing, you are not eagerly craving for that love of Krishna, Prabhus and Matajis, we miss the boat again. Miss the boat again. Prabhu, why is it so difficult to go to God? It's not difficult. Problem is you are difficult. I am difficult. What is the difficulty? I have more confidence in Maya than in Krishna. That is the problem. Maya is beating us left, right and center. Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. Weather, look at the weather outside. So hot, right? Have you seen this hot summer? How many of you feel this is the hottest summer of your life? Huh? I literally felt like that some days. I have never seen this kind of heat in my life. I lived in Middle East also. I lived in Kuwait, Muscat, Bahrain, short times. But I was there during the summer time. And that is meant to be the hottest places. Like really. Prabhus, right now in Hyderabad, the kind of heat we are seeing, especially after that, between that 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, in between that, is not ordinary. Please make him sit. Right? Adi Daivika. So many problems. Adi Bhautika. Are you seeing problems? Adi Bhautika everywhere? Other living entities causing problems? Huh? One stupid, foolish idiot, President of America, Is he causing problems? Of course he's causing problem. Every day morning he gets up, he speaks, he just blabbers. French president told, sometimes don't talk. Few days shut your mouth. Because you don't know what you are speaking. Right? Just imagine, that person is the president of the most developed country. Is it the most developed country? Who is choosing a psycho as its president, who doesn't know what he's doing? The other day he called all the Indians, what is it? Hell holes. Hell holes. How many Americans came out in the streets saying, how dare you tell this to Indians? How many came? Albert, Robert, Patrick, Mike. Anybody you know? Any other names? American names you know? Huh? Your bosses, anybody? You are all working for IT companies, no? Some Bob Marcodas, you know? Somebody will be there, no? Robert Goza, huh? Richard. Did anybody call you on the phone and tell, oh, I'm sorry, you know, my president is an idiot, he spoke like that. You know, but we really love you, don't worry. Did anybody tell like that? In the heart of heart, all of them were laughing. That is the truth. Whether you accept it or not. That is what is happening. Otherwise, why won't they tell?
They don't bother to tell.
They don't bother to tell. Because they know we will stay there. We are very thick-skinned. They spit on our face during entry, in the port of entry. If a new law comes, Trump puts a new law that, you know, I will stamp, but before that I'll spit on your face. Still we will go. We'll take a kerchief and go. And we'll tell, last 6 months before you spitted here, this time this side. It's okay if you spit. Because all I care is money. That's all it is. They know. They know what they're doing. I'm not here to speak against it, but Adi Bhautika, people who are affecting our life directly, indirectly in so many ways. Right? Their decisions are ruining our lives. The war that is happening right now, how many of you were standing on a petrol bunk for 40 minutes in the last 1 week? Huh? What just happened? 2 wars, somebody is fighting for some reason and you are wondering how to exist. How to exist? What if petrol gets over? What if I have to go to a hospital? Right? So much insecurity. Panic buying. Everything is happening. What is this? This is material life. Adi Bhautika. Adhyatmika. Your own mind troubling you. Can you think of your mind troubling you? How many people are suffering with mind-related problems, Prabhus and Matajis? So many. You won't even discuss that out. So many people have depressions, you know, psychiatric treatment. Somebody is taking treatment, somebody is not taking treatment. But there is so many things happening. So much fear. So much fear is there. Right? Our mind is troubling us. And even in the most developed country, so-called developed country, recently one fellow came out and shot 8 children. 8 children. Pat. He just killed 8 children. Huh? And that is called a country with security. A country which is trying to save the whole world. First save yourself. What are you doing? They have more guns in American houses than American army. You know that? There is a statistic. There are more guns in American houses than American army. And if you just go and browse, how many incidents are there? Prabhus and Mataji is very, very fortunate that you have taken birth in this Bharat Varsha, where that situation has still not come. When you are walking on a street, how many of you are scared that the fellow walking beside me will shoot me? In America, it's possible. You can just remove a gun, shoot. One person, he went in Las Vegas, he just took a, it's a long time ago, I think 10 years ago, something like that. He just took a 10 gun, he just killed 150 people. And nobody knew that he has this problem, including his own brother. And he used to live, I think, in Texas or somewhere he used to live. His neighbors were interviewed. Did you see anything like that? He said, oh, he was a gentleman. He used to move his lawn by himself. He used to speak to us once in a while. We never thought, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on in the heads of people? What are they carrying with them? We don't know. Prabhuji, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. We don't know what people are up to. People can go to any extent to kill you, to exploit you, to get what they want. What about the cyber frauds that are happening right now? Everybody is one. And all these people who are doing cyber frauds are all MBAs, engineers with no jobs. Yes. With good, they have a recruitment also. They have a business development department. There is a recruitment department. There is selection, first level, second level interview. Right? How many people you did the fraud in the last company? What is the percentage of fraud, that was successful? Metrics. Average hit ratio. Yeah, I'm not joking. It's all happening. Educated people, they're doing frauds. They can go to any extent. They don't even care. Somebody's income, an old man who never had any bank account online, he now has one, he doesn't know what he's doing, he gets a call, his entire life savings are gone. And now government has declared that 50,000 rupees will compensate. Once in a lifetime offer. For first fraud only. After that you have to be vigilant. Maximum amount will compensate is 50,000 rupees. And to get that compensation, you'll spend 50,000 rupees in petrol. You'll never get that. Right? What is this? Are people thinking what they are doing? Yesterday in Mira Road, one so-called peaceful religion fellow, he went to a construction site. He asked, can you recite, what is that? Kalma. And those security guards, we don't know. And he just stabbed them. Taka, he stabbed them. Yesterday. Are we blind? What is happening? Padam yatvi padam natesham. At every step there is danger. Irrespective of religion. Religion, of course. One religion is promoting it also nicely. But what about others? Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika. And in spite of all these things, Prabhuji and Matajis, Srila Prabhupada was saying that when you're going through all these problems and still when you decide to worship Lord Krishna, that is called Sharanagati. Prabhupada is saying. That is called Sharanagati. Sharanagati is not everything is going on nicely, I'm coming to center, I'm going to temple, my job is nice, my wife and children are nice, everything is going on nicely. Prabhu, I love God. I get tears when I recite Gita, Gopi Gita. Right? I feel ecstatic, I get goosebumps. When reversals happen in your life, are you ready for those kind of reversals? You will be tested. All of us will be tested. Once I was there in New Vrindavan, and I was aspiring for initiation from His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj that time. And I was in New Vrindavan, and it so happened that there was a festival of inspiration. It happens in the Mother's Day weekend, and I was there, and then I thought, after everybody goes, we'll stay for another 3 days. Because that way I can get some service for sannyasis. There was Bhakti Maharaj, there was Niranjan Swami Maharaj, there was Radhanath Swami Maharaj. They all were staying back after the festival. So festival, everybody comes. The whole place is flooded with 1,000 devotees, and right after the festival, everybody is gone. Only Maharajas are there, and only few Prabhus are there. I decided this is the best time for me. Yugal Kishore Prabhu was there. I told Prabhu, I'm going to stay there. And I was trying to introduce my mother and father to Krishna consciousness then. I said, this is the best time. Let us stay. We stayed. At that time, I was trying to go in front of the sannyasis, trying to take their association. I got a little bit here and there. Then one day, there is a Colombo, there is a city near in Pennsylvania. From there, lot of devotees took a bus. They were all disciples of His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj. So they took a bus and they came. And they were cooking a feast. They were having like a one day with their guru, something like that. And nobody was allowed inside. Nobody was allowed. Because it was only them and Maharaj. Them and that sannyasi. That's how it was. Then I was outside, I was assisting. They all were cooking in the morning. I said, something special is happening. Yeah, we all came from Colombo. We're going to have a feast. Maharaj is going to address us, and then we all will go in the evening. So it's a one-day retreat. Then I said, can I come inside? No, Prabhu. This is only for Colombo devotees. They asked me, are you a disciple? I said, no, I'm not a disciple. I said, no, it is not allowed. And then I said, okay, can I do some service? And we all went to my wife, and we all started cutting vegetables, and they were making a big feast. Then I asked them, okay, I can't come outside, but can I have the feast? This feast seems to be very interesting. Anyway, so I became friends with those devotees in a couple of hours while I was doing the service. Then one devotee became very merciful. He said, come inside. It's okay, come inside. So he sneaked me inside the room. And it was a very, intimate, small group. Like 30 devotees. And Maharaj was sitting here. And few other senior devotees were sitting there. And Maharaj did that Om Agyan Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalaya, the whole prayer. And the first thing he told, everybody sitting here will be tested. These are the words he told. And to my misery, Maharaj started speaking. Just imagine I'm Mahaprabhu Kripa Prabhu, okay? I'm just sitting there. Maharaj is sitting here. So he starts from this side and he goes to Mahaprabhu Kripa Prabhu, right? And I'm sitting almost the same distance I was sitting. So Maharaj goes, everybody in this world will be tested. What? Why me? Why me? I sneaked in. I was not meant to be here. But literally it was like a punch on the heart, the way he told. Sometimes sannyasis do that. They make one statement and the statement is like directly hitting you. And he told, everybody in this world will be tested. Then I was like, my God, it's going to come. It's going to come. And Prabhu's and Mataji's, I cannot forget that moment. In my life, I will not forget. Every time a problem comes, I remember that moment when he looked at me and said, you will be tested. Don't think you are in devotion. Don't think you are advanced. Don't ever feel that you are protected, enough protected. You will be tested. And when you pass this test, you have to pass that test with a smile, accepting. Like Brahma accepted the Tattenu Kampam Susumikshamano. He said, yes, thank you very much. I deserved more, but I got less. Thank you very much, Krishna. Then you are protected. Otherwise, if you are complaining, why did this happen to me? Why me? Why now? Why like this? Why him? Why? Mui. There's no point. Right? There's no point in asking. You will be tested. We all will be tested. And sannyasis know that. Somehow they have this siddhi. After chanting for such a long time, for such a long duration of time, they have this, they can literally see through. That's why during initiation time, don't look here and there. Right? Wherever, any guru who is initiating you, when you're taking initiation, keep everything else aside. He is going to see through you and bless you. Intensely they bless. Once I was in Atlanta, and His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj came there. And he was in very bad condition. This is like 2011, something like that. That time, literally, they had a rod to hold his cheek. Now his cheek is normal. But that time, literally, they needed a rod to lift his cheek like this, so he can utter a word. And it is very difficult to see, a pure devotee in that state. There was a rod in his eyeball. to lift his eyelid like this. That was maybe after the stroke. Few years he went through so much pain. And he was smiling. And he comes there all the way from Mayapur, he travels all the way to Atlanta for a festival called Panihati Festival. Because Atlanta is called New Panihati Dham. Right? So every year he goes and he takes a toothbrush of Jagannath, from Puri, and he beats with that brush everybody. Tuck, 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 he beats like this. Right? In that condition, with a smile. See, he's going through so much, he has every reason not to travel, but he's still traveling. These are pure devotees. They are just traveling to give their mercy to others. And it so happened that my wife was walking behind my wife. My two sons, Parth and Hriday, they're here. So they both were walking and just playing in the temple. And they happened to go in front of Jayapataka Maharaj. And Maharaj looked at them and they paid obeisances. My wife asked or something like that. They paid, you don't remember, but it all happened. He was very young, So they both paid obeisances and they ran away. And then me and my wife were coming right behind, and Maharaj looked at my wife and he directly pointed at my elder son, Parth. He just pointed like that. And he said, barely he could just lift his, we could know whom is he pointing. He said, take care of him. He told him that. Take care of him. And my wife, she said, she just laughed. Like, yeah, it's any other time. Sannyasi is always blessed. Sannyasi is always blessed. We don't know. But he could see. He could see. Something is there. We never understood, right? And then we took his blessings and everything, the festival over. And after some years, he went through some really difficult health challenge. He's fine now, but very impactful thing happened. And then my wife immediately remembered, Jayapataka Maharaj told this. That was like almost 3-4 years before. This is a vision, mercy of a pure devotee that is looking to serve other devotees. Prabhujis and Matajis, Krishna is right there in the heart of these great sannyasis. And when we are taking shelter from them, remember that you are taking shelter from Krishna directly. There is nothing in between. Guru is not in between you and Krishna. Guru is the connecting point between you and Krishna. Via medium, direct connecting point. And when he said that, we didn't understand. After some time, we understood. And the amazing part is, when we went through the treatment, Parth was like 10 years old. This you might remember. When we were coming back from the hospital, I took him to Radha Madan Mohan Mandir and we said, let us take blessings of Radha Madan Mohan. We had no idea that His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj was there in the temple at that time. We had no idea, no clue. We just went to the temple and the devotees there told, hey, Lilananda Prabhu, Maharaj is there, Jayapataka Maharaj is there. Really? And then I took him to Maharaj. Only we both were there, Sridhar was not there. My wife was also not there. I was discharging him and bringing him. So we went to the Maharaj and Maharaj was there, available, sitting. And I told Maharaj, we met you in Atlanta and this and that. Maharaj, yes, like this. He was in so much pain. All servants were doing some thing for him. Actually, they told Darshan is not there. Right now we can't meet him because he is going through some very intense treatment. And he is not giving Darshan. But still somehow we sneaked in. And Shambhu Vaishnav Prabhu, he helped me. Just sneak me in. Because I don't want to miss this. So I was in so much already, pain that we went through as a family. And then I took my son there. And as soon as I looked at my son, the glance was as if he knows. And then I asked Maharaj, can my son touch your feet? Can you give him shelter? And immediately Maharaj's reaction, yes. And he pulled his leg forward. He literally pulled his leg forward. And he touched his feet like this. And immediately Maharaj called his servant like this. And he came, he told something, and his servant immediately ran and brought Narshinga Tel. And he took that, and he said, open and give me. He opened and gave. And he took my son's hand, did like this, and he said, "You will be protected." Like that he told. Yeah. And for a long time after that, I used to put nursing tail every day to him. You remember that? Remember? Yeah. So this is called mercy of a devotee. When this whole world is padam padam yat vipadam natesham, a devotee comes to save us. He can come in any form. He can come in form of a Diksha Guru, a Siksha Guru, a simple devotee sitting beside you. Krishna doesn't leave his devotees. Name bhakta pranashyati. He doesn't. He makes sure that the devotee's faith is safeguarded. But we have to put our effort also. We have to take that shelter also. We should not take devotional life cheaply. Right? There are so many troubles. There are so many troubles. And are we prepared for those troubles? Are we making so much advancement? Are we ready for that kind of reversal? Right? And Prahlad Maharaj is telling us through that prayer that if we are not prepared for that kind of reversal, then this is the biggest danger I am really fearful about. A devotee should be fearful of material life. Are we fearful of material life? Just ask this question heart in heart to yourself. Am I scared of material life? What do you mean by scared of material life? Good and bad, both. Bad things in material life, everybody is scared of. But what about good things? Everything is happening perfectly as you planned in your material life. Is there a good thing or a bad thing? Provision Matajis, whether it is a dry stool or a wet stool, stool is stool. What is your preference, dry stool or wet stool? Huh? I think dry is okay. Material world is stool. It's a stool. It's got nothing good. It's only filthy. Whether things are going good or whether things are going bad, both the times, be prepared. Be prepared. Then you can put your prayer properly in front of God. Otherwise you can't. Swayam Bhagavan, he comes as Maryada Purushottam Ram. Tomorrow morning is his coronation. Whole city is filled with lamps and Brahmanas are all happy and citizens are all happy and everything is happening, and he's just called into a room and told, you have to leave like a beggar into the forest for 14 years. What is this? And what was Lord Ram's reaction? No reaction. No reaction. For him, there was no difference between coronation and going in the boat of Guha to the forest shores. There's no difference. And his wife supported him. Forget about support. She even chastised him. How can you forget to take me along with you? He said, no, you are the great daughter of a great king, Janaka, who is Mahajan. And I can't put you in this king. You did not marry me for this. And she said, the purpose of marriage is this, that I have to be with you. Right? And he took that reversal. Without any question, he took that reversal. Are we ready for that? Tomorrow morning, if we lose our fortune, tomorrow morning, we lose our jobs. Are we ready for that same reaction of Lord Ram? Can it happen to us? It can happen to us. Recently, one devotee was saying in one bank account, ISKCON bank account, there is some money. They went to the bank because some festival is coming, they have to make some payment. They said, give us some cash. There was good amount of money in the bank. And the bank person told, you have to come after 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks notice you have to give. Right now we can only give you 20,000. Your money is also not yours when you need it. Today if you go and withdraw 10 lakh rupees from your bank, you will get an alert from income tax department. Why you need 10 lakh cash? What did you do with it? Right? You're being what? Doesn't the government trust you? I'm chanting 16 rounds. Why is this notice coming to me? Doesn't matter who you are. It will come to you. And you have to answer. One of my friends, his marriage, not his marriage, his cousin's marriage. People give money, right? I mean, what do you call that? Kattam. Some gift. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3,500, like that, all the notes. That poor lady didn't know. His cousin's mother, she didn't know. She just took all that money. It was around 3 lakhs. She went and deposited in the bank. Immediately she got income tax notice. Where did you get this 3 lakhs from? She told, my daughter got married. And the gifts came. No, you have to answer this with all details. You have to tell who gave how much with their PAN numbers. What? Or give 50,000 and end the matter. What do you do? Huh? This is this world we are living in. These are the kind of people we are living with. Right? Don't think, happiness is going to stay. It can shoot you at any time. Are you ready for reversals? Parikshit Maharaj, he was not even old. He was not even a Vanaprastha. The Mahabharat war just got over. Few years after Parikshit Maharaj, he just got married. He is young. And what did he do? As a king, he demanded for water, he did not get, he insulted one sage. And immediately the curse comes, you have to die in 7 days. Are you ready for a curse? Can we even imagine that kind of a reversal? Prabhuji and Matajis, this is material life. Don't complain. Don't complain, why is this happening to me? Because this world is defined to be like that as Dukkhalayam. This is Dukkhalaya. It is going to be like that. Don't complain. Parikshit Maharaj could not do anything. And we are all proud of our office positions. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I'm a very I got the Employee of the Year award. How many years got the Employee of the Year? Anybody? Best employee in the world. You got them? You got. Hare Krishna. Vidura was the best minister of the planet. He was Dharmaraj, incarnation, right there. And he was called to give advice. It was not like, he went and gave advice. Of course, he used to give many times advice to Dhritarashtra. But this time he was called, please come and give advice. And he went and, what is the advice he gave? He gave a good advice, not a bad advice. He said, your son's desires are only going to bring ruination to the whole world, and himself and your family, just give Pandavas their share and the matter. Don't get into anything more than that. You will save your own family. And Duryodhana comes there and orders the soldiers to come and catch Vidura, drag him out of the hall. Who is he? He's like you and me. Can't even imagine. He's well-known personality in 14 planetary systems. That kind of a person he is. And he only did good to his family for years and years. He gave his loyalty. Everything he accepted, whatever that he went through. He was even called Dasi Putra, even though he was such a scholarly person. That also he accepted. And Duryodhana comes and says, catch this person, drag him outside, and my dear Vidura, you are going out with your breath, and be grateful for that. If somebody says something like that to you, in your respectful life, so-called respectful life, can you accept it? Can we accept it? You can't accept it. You can't accept it, I'm telling you. But we have to learn to accept it. Because this material world is like that. Bhagavatam, if you read Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam is preparing us. Bhagavatam is preparing us for what this world can be. Prabhuji and Matajis, don't be in the false confidence of what you think you are. So many sadhus have come into our life, one by one, for what? To prepare us for the reversal that is going to come. And every one of us here is going to be tested. Nobody will be spared. Everybody will be tested. At every stage he will be tested. Not once tested, Prabhu test ho gaya. 2026 test ho gaya, Prabhuji. 2027, no. Quarterly test will come. Monthly test will come. Everything that you thought will go nicely will be shaken. Gajendra was on a vacation. He went on a vacation. What happened? He was caught by a crocodile, and all his wives and brothers and uncles and mamas and kakas and chinnanas and fufas and whatever, they all were just looking at him. Why don't you come out? Come and help me. I have given you such a nice, luxurious life. I have given you everything to be happy. Come and help. Nobody came to help him. Huh? The sadhus explain, there are 4 wives we all have. First wife we love like anything. Oh! The best wife. Every day we look at that wife. There's nobody more beautiful than you. Second wife, we show to the whole world. Look at my wife. Look at my wife. Look at my wife. Look at my wife. Everybody is doing that. Don't think you're not doing. I'll tell you. Third wife, we go and talk. Sweet words. Enta manchigunnam. Right? How sweet you speak. Can you tell me what I should do? Can you tell me what I feel, what you feel? I feel, you feel. Fourth wife is trying to talk to you, but you ignore. Not now, later. I know what I'm doing in life. You don't need to advise me. Who is that first wife? Our body. Sundaravaina body. పొద్దున లేవగానే అద్దం చూడాలి ఇట్లా 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 అద్దం పగిలిపోవాలి అట్లా చూస్తాం. If you become a ghost in life, enter into the mirror of anybody's house, you will see more ghosts every day. Everybody coming to the mirror. How many angles you will see to prove that you look good? That is Maya. In my home avatar, when I was staying, they put this is apartment community. So they put this grey color paint in the lift. And the goal of life of the community members became, how can builder put such a horrible color? We have bought this flat for 2 crores, 1.5 crore. How can you put grey color? Such a lousy, it looks like I'm going in some garage or something. I'm going in some hospital or something. We are living in a premium community. The color should be changed. How can this color be like this? The telegram group was filled with lift related messages. You did not come that time. I'm talking about 2017, 2018. 2018 or 19 maybe. Sorry. So I was wondering, what is the problem? I'm going in the lift. It's okay. Grey is grey. I'm pressing, but people have made a huge deal out of it. And suddenly all the complaints stopped. Nobody is speaking anything, any problem. Color is still grey. What they did? One mirror they kept. Big mirror, top to bottom they kept in the lift. People forgot about the color. As soon as they enter, by the time they could see their beautiful body, the floor will come. And they'll go outside. That's what happened. All problem got resolved by just keeping one mirror inside. That is how much people love their body. Right? That is how much people. That is a disease, because we think we are the body. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, anybody who thinks he is the body, anybody who thinks, in third chapter he says, anybody who thinks he is the body, anybody who thinks the people who are produced by this body are his kinsmen, anybody who thinks the place where his body took birth, that country is worshipable, is a gada. Ass. What is that shloka number? 40 something. Last but one shloka in third chapter. It comes. Right? No, Prabhu, gada mat bolo Prabhu. अच्छा नहीं लगता है. Tell some respectfully. Vaishakhanandan. You are Vaishakhanandan. Feels nice, right? Vaishakhanandan is what? Gade ka beta. Gade ka bachcha. That's called Vaishakhanandan. But that's the reality. People are so attached to the first wife. Who is the second wife? Properties. You will go and tell everybody. Recently my boss, he took, which company don't ask, but one boss. He took all the employees that he knows well to all his properties to show them. I have this villa, I have this flat, I have this land, I have this farmhouse. Why are you showing? Why are you showing? But that's what people do. Right? They want to show the second wife. And who is the third wife? Relatives and friends. You will go and talk to them sweetly, as if you want their advice, but you don't want anybody's advice. You will treat them nicely, you will speak to them emotionally, you will try to take them, with you wherever you go. And who is the fourth wife? Paramatma. Shouting. Paramatma is shouting. What are you doing with your life? You don't hear. Keep ignoring. No, I know my intelligence is more powerful. What you are speaking, God, is not good for me. You don't know what is practical. I am a very practical person. I don't care. That's what you think. Right? At the time of death, which wife will come with you to the next body? First wife? As soon as you die, she is gone. She's gone. Right? It's waste. Lump of skin and flesh and mucus and pus. Is that body that you loved and worshipped and you're so proud of your body, that body is gone the moment you die. It doesn't come even out of your house. Your soul is somewhere, body is somewhere. It will be burned to ashes. You lose it. And second wife, as soon as you die, she tells, I will become somebody else's. My God. I used to show you to everybody, saying that you are my wife. And what is the wife saying? As soon as you die, I become somebody else's. All your properties, all your wealth, your fixed deposit, nominee name will come to the front name. Khatam. Right? And you are so proud of, I planned my life so nicely. I took mutual funds, I took this fund, I have this villa, I have this flat. Everything will be gone to somebody else. As soon as you die. And third wife, your so-called relatives and friends, they will come till the smashan. Maximum. Many of them there also will not come. Some will even complain, he should have died on a Sunday. Why did he die on Monday? What is this? Useless fellow. Right? That is how people are. They'll even call. Are they lifting? Are they lifting? Why? I'll exactly come when they're lifting. Because I have another call at 2 o'clock. They better lift him. Are they lifting? They lifted. He came. But they again kept it down. Why? You told they lifted. That is the problem. And those are the relatives you are dealing with. Those are the friends you are dealing with who don't even care about your death. And the fourth wife sits with you and he says, Krishna, don't worry, I am with you. You didn't listen to me in this body, but still I am with you. You ignored me in this body, but still I am with you. You even challenged my existence. Whether I exist, does God exist? But still I am with you. And whichever body you get as per your karma, but still I am with you. Okay? This is the reality. And Gajendra's none of the wives were helping him. And finally, who helped him? He shouted, he understood. Mera ho gaya. There's nothing. And he prayed intensely. And he said, the only one who can save everybody, the only one to whom everybody takes shelter, that person who is the controller of everything, that person is the proprietor of everything, that person who gives shelter to all living entities. To that person, I am offering this flower before I die. Many devatas wanted to jump and help him. This is a very famous king. But as soon as they heard that prayer, they stopped. I am not that person. The one who is calling has to be Vishnu. Nobody else qualifies that. And then Vishnu, as soon as he heard that prayer, what did he do? He literally ran. Can you imagine God running towards us? Huh? We don't run towards God, do we? We want AC car to go to Tirupati. We want so many. Here God is not asking facility to come. He is saying, Garuda, you sit behind me, you go sometimes very slow. I want to go because my devotee is calling me. He didn't wear chappal. You may say, God ka chappal? Hai, God ka bhi chappal hai. He didn't wear his chappal. Lakshmi Devi is like, what's going on? And he just vanished from there. And is running and coming towards his devotee. Elephant. Not even a human. Elephant. Giving his final prayer. Krishna, take this flower. And Gajendra was not asking for saving anymore. If you read the prayers of Gajendra, at the end he is not even asking, save me from this crocodile. He is just saying, my dear Lord, accept my offering before I die. I deserve to die. And Krishna comes at that pace, looking at that flower, and he comes and accepts that flower of the devotee. Because that's all is important for Krishna, love and faith. That emotion of Gajendra is Sharanagati. Sharanagati means what? In all reversals, we remember God. Not when we are nice, not when everything is going nice. In all reversals, in the most dire situation, he remembered Krishna and said, Krishna, I am yours. I am yours. Please accept me, I am yours. That's it. There was no other expectation from Gajendra. He didn't even ask, come and save me from this crocodile. That's Sharanagati. Are we ready for such kind of reversals? The reversal of Parikshit Maharaj, the reversal of Vidura, the reversal of so many. Bali Maharaj, oh my God, what kind of reversal is that? Bhagavatam just goes on, story after story, story after story. It makes us realize how many reversals are going to come. Are you prepared for that reversal? And here we are. One small problem comes in our life and we question, what is God doing? Where is Krishna? What is he doing for us? And Prahlad Maharaj is telling in that prayer, because I forget you, Krishna, in this material world, I am fearful of this material world. I am not fearful of your form, your nails, your tongue, your teeth, your eyebrows, your roaring. No, I am fearful of this material world. And Prabhus and Matajis, Prabhu, can you prepare? Ali will do Aarti today. Finally, I'll ask something from all of you. How much seriously are we taking our spiritual life? See, I'll ask you a thing. You go to your boss, right? Tomorrow morning you go to your boss, whichever office you are working, and tell, I could not finish the report because I have to finish my rounds. What will he tell?
You do your rounds.
Huh?
Leave the job and do your rounds.
Or he'll tell, make a round and go back. Isn't it? Do we expect, please hear me out, do we expect our boss to understand our spiritual commitments? How many here expect your bosses to understand your spiritual commitment? Lift your hand. There is full clarity on this, right? Huh? Boss is a boss. You are going to work. He pays your salary. He approves your paycheck. Right? And you get your salary. You are very clear. I will never go and speak about my spiritual commitments to my boss. Are you agreeing on this? Then why do you expect your spiritual guru to understand your material situations? Why do you expect? Did you understand the question? Prabhuji, I'm very busy, Prabhuji, I can't come to satsang, my work is there, my this. And you expect him to accept it also. And if he doesn't accept, you feel he is doing injustice. He is not accommodating. He is not understanding. Can you do the same with your boss in material life? Can you do? Huh? You all told now, right? I can't go in front of my boss and talk about my spiritual obligations, and that is the reason I am not able to perform. Prabhujis and Matajis, if you are keeping expectation that you will go to your Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru or any Guru and explain your material problems and expect him to understand you, you are taking your material life cheaply. Your spiritual life cheaply, sorry. That is the indication. Whether he understands or not, don't keep that expectation. If you are keeping that expectation, means you want to play with your spiritual life. Prabhuji, come on Prabhuji, you have to make it practical, na? Arey bhaiya, this person in your life, this guru in your life is trying to pull you out of this cycle of birth and death. He is more concerned about you than you are concerned about yourself. He is doing everything to make things go on for you in spiritual life. As much as your material boss is very goal oriented to make money, your spiritual boss is also goal oriented to take you out of this world. There is no difference, but you are putting the difference because still your material life is more important than your spiritual life. Sharanagati of a devotee means he knows the importance of spiritual life. And the gurus, any gurus in your life who are not telling you the importance of this commitment in spiritual life are simply cheating you. Remember that one thing. They are simply accepting. ठीक है प्रभु, चले Prabhuji, it's okay Prabhu, I understand Prabhuji. You come Prabhu whenever you want. Whenever you want, you come Prabhu. That's okay Prabhu. I also have family Prabhu. You also have family Prabhu. You come whenever you want. If you are speaking like that, that means you simply are cheating the opposite person because you just want people around you. You don't care about their spiritual progress. You are self-centered. That is the truth. Okay, we can behave like that. But deep inside, you have to tell that person, decomplicate your life, otherwise you are in a soup. That's the job of a guru. Guru means heavy. Guru has to be heavy. Shastra means heavy. Right? When you read a scripture, is it accommodating? It tells you what is your priority. What is your priority in life? How many more explanations are you trying to give? 6:30 in the evening, you are sitting and chanting. What were you doing since morning? Where is your quality rounds? What is your commitment? When are you reading Bhagavatam? Is this a joke going on here? We are all coming here assembling for what? Where is that seriousness? Prabhuji. Same thing if your material boss says, performance. Important. What about spiritual commitment? Why are we not seeing our spiritual commitments more important than our material commitments? Does it mean I should ignore my material life? Immediately this thought comes, right? Maya immediately throws that. First question, don't you have faith in Krishna? Prabhus and Matajis, if you are not regulated, if you are not disciplined, there is no disciplinic succession. We have to be disciplined. There are devotees, I know. And devotees you also know. There are many devotees sitting beside you who are able to manage their material and spiritual life. Why don't you sit and talk to them that? If you are struggling in spiritual life, why don't you sit and talk to them? Prabhu, how are you doing? What you are doing? I want to understand. What is that artificial AI application you are using which is making sure you are able to finish your work fast? You are doing that in your office. Why don't you ask the same thing in the satsang? What is it that you are doing that is making your faith so strong? Are we seriously doing that in satsang? No. Prabhuji, I cannot come, Prabhu. Relatives are there in my house, Prabhuji. Can you tell that to your boss? Can you tell that to your boss tomorrow morning? Sir, I can't come, sir, because my relatives are... What? Relatives? Boss, I am paying you. Why are you not coming? Okay, sir. Hey, what? Intla kuso. Office bota. Satsang? Prabhuji, relatives came to what to do, Prabhuji? What will that person do? What can he do? What can she do? Or what can your Siksha do? Okay, Prabhu. But if you tell a little more, immediately snake will come out. Right? Who are you to tell me? I know my life better. You fix your life. But ultimately, who is losing the equation? Who is losing the equation? Who is the loser here? Sunday evening, you are all giving time to come here to hear what? Your glories? My glories? One day you'll keep glory. One day you'll tell sorry. Why did I waste my life in this satsang? Prabhuji and Matajis, take it very seriously. Prahlad Maharaj is telling, be fearful of this material attachment. In front of Narsingh Dev, he is telling Narsingh Dev, I am not scared of anything, but I am scared of this. This tendency of mine where I want to be independent. Even in satsang, I want to be independent. What about my spiritual commitment? So, okay, Prabhu, you understand now. Why I have to understand? Why your Diksha Guru has to understand? Why are you expecting him or her to understand? That expectation is a problem. See, nobody will shout at you. Nobody will chastise you. They will understand. But if you are, the whole point I am trying to make, if you are expecting them to understand, that means you are in deep trouble. That is where Maya is residing. That is where she is residing. In between the devotees, she is residing there. You are surrounded by devotees. You are surrounded by seniors. You are surrounded by wonderful Vaishnavas coming into your life again and again, week after week. But I am not taking my spiritual life seriously. I have complicated my life so badly that the result is you are only going to pay, Prabhu. My son has this tuition. My daughter has that this thing. My relatives are coming. The only program you want to first skip is satsang. What will happen if I don't go? क्या होगा? अरे तेरे को ही होगा, किसी को कुछ नहीं होगा, तेरे को ही होगा. You are the loser, nobody else is. And when you are in association of devotees who are reminding you this, you are in the right association. But if you are in association of devotees who are like, चलेगा ना प्रभु जी, मालूम है प्रभु जी, कलयुग प्रभु जी, IT प्रभु, मालूम है pressure प्रभु, then basically they are allowing you to do what you want to do, and you will continue to do what you are doing, and at the time of death, we didn't achieve anything. We have fooled ourselves. We fooled ourselves. Reversals will come. And reversals will also come in spiritual life. We have to accept it as mercy of Krishna. And that is Sharanagati. And that is what Prahlad Maharaj is famous for. Sharanagati. In all situations. Completely surrendered in all situations. Prabhus and Matajis, let's prepare ourselves more seriously for that day. Your wife will not save you. Your body will not save you. Your relatives will not save you. Only your prayers, sincere prayers and sincere spiritual life will save you. Nothing else. You might get a certificate in satsang. Oh, Prabhuji, he is wonderful, he is wonderful. Oh, what prasadam he cooks, Prabhuji. How he nicely serves, Prabhuji. But deep inside, if that person is not serious about his spiritual life, he is taking it easy, you will miss the boat. And that is what is the fear of Prahlad Maharaj. That I might miss the boat. I might miss the boat again if I take birth again. And what is he telling? What is he telling in that prayer? Let me read that prayer once again. Oh most powerful, insurmountable Lord, you are the kind to the fallen souls. I have been put into the association of demons as a result of my activities, and therefore I am very much afraid of my condition of life within this material world. When will that moment come when you will call me to the shelter of your lotus feet, which are the ultimate goal for liberation from conditional life? He is eager to go back to Krishna. Prahlad. In spite of he being in front of Krishna, he is not happy there. He is telling, I am not scared of you, but I am scared of this world behind me. Please take me back. Because I don't trust what I can do. Prabhus and Matajis, the more time you want to spend in this material world, the more it will make you bad only. The more it will make you bad only. Don't think in this material life you will become pure. This material world is not for gentlemen. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. This material world is not for gentlemen. Pack your bags, go back. As a devotee, you can do service. But in that service also, we should be very careful. Even in spiritual life, the advancement that we make, the commitments that we make, we'll see reversals. Reversal in material life, people can understand. Reversal in spiritual life, how will you understand? You can't understand. You cannot digest, first of all. How can there be a reversal in spiritual life? Prabhuji, we are serving Krishna. How can things go against us? Well, this world is like that. You will not be spared whether it's a spiritual activity or a material activity. Reversal will come. And you will be tested. And the more advancement we make, the more tests will come. So as a community, we all will be tested. Individually will be tested, and as a community also will be tested. And in the test, when we all stay united, saying, Prabhu, we understand there is a plan of Krishna. In anything that happens, in anything that goes on, then Krishna will be happy. That is Sharanagati. So with a lot of pain and a lot of heartfelt, but also with enthusiasm, I am sharing with you all that this is the last satsang in this center. Not to surprise you all. But our satsang is not stopping. We are moving from this center to another center. Right? So next week, we'll call you to a place near to that center. At least you know where it is. It's near Wipro Circle. There is a place called Vihanga Road. On that place, we already leased the apartment. A beautiful center, Haribol. So it's already there. Right? But it's plan of Krishna that we have to go from here. From the time I came today, I was just looking at every nook and corner. I am attached. Am I attached? Yes, I am attached. But I am attached to the ambience of this place and how much this place has pleased so many senior devotees. So many senior devotees. This center was opened by His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj told, this center should be a great place to share Krishna consciousness to every living entity who lives around. I don't know, something I did wrong or whatever happened. But Krishna's decision is the best decision. So we have to vacate this place. So starting tomorrow morning, all these things that you see around you will be removed one by one, one by one. We are trying to make the new center ready in the next 2 weeks. Right? And definitely we need financial assistance. We need your support and your understanding more than that. Many of you have come forward to help us, and even to run the center, it costs a lot. Right? So we need recurring donations, not just one-time donation, recurring donation. It can be 100 rupees per month, but it matters. Right? Whatever best you can do on a recurring basis, please do that. And there is a, I think, ISKCON scanner code outside. Shri Gopal Prabhu has come. Has he come? Not yet? Oh, he's gone to get Prashant. Yeah. So, please support. I know you're already supporting, you're already doing a lot. But we want this to continue. We want these activities to continue. And the aartis that we were doing, from tomorrow morning, there will be a halt until the new center comes. And the schedule will be again published. But I can tell you, the new center is coming at a place where there are much more number of families and there is a much more higher scope of preaching. There is no problem with parking space. You can park 500 cars, no problem. There's a huge place open. So Krishna plans everything. I was in a lot of anxiety, Pranath Krishna Prabhu and Sundar Keshav Prabhu and Shri Gopal Prabhu and many others, Sanatan Rup Prabhu. He's the one actually who got that center place. Sanatan Rup Prabhu. It was right in front of us. Sundar Keshav Prabhu actually told me, Prabhu, why don't you go and ask? I thought it's going to be very expensive, Prabhu, here. But luckily, it was not as expensive as I thought, but it is still expensive, but it's okay. Manageable, we all together can do. Right? So, the renovation work starts from tomorrow. Chaitanya Keshav Prabhu, it's very close to your house. It's come very close to our house. Yeah. Whatever Krishna decides. But it will be far for some of you. For some of you, it will be a little far. But if Lord Narayan can come running for Gajendra, we can also try to run a little and come till Vihanga Road, till Vipro Junction. And also, we'll be starting many more preaching batches, unlike this center. This time letting you know, unlike this center where we are doing only Sunday evening session, no. There we're going to do many more sessions. Because that place requires that kind of preaching, that kind of expansion. And you all will be involved in services for multiple purposes. There will be multiple services. So something exciting is going to happen. It looks like a reversal, but I think it's Krishna planned reversal. So definitely something good is going to come out of it. So I humbly request everybody, please stay united as a community. And please see this incident also as a great plan of Krishna. Right? And definitely his plans are always better than ours. Our plans are limited to our intelligence, but his plans are much multifold across. Right? So we will be moving, starting from tomorrow, the activity will start. I will need help of some devotees, at least 10 devotees on Tuesday morning. Some Prabhus, I know Matajis are available, but some Prabhus who can come and help me wrap up the place. I already got carton boxes, you can see behind, right behind you, there are carton boxes. So pack everything. And carpenters will come, electricians will come, everything will be removed. I can tell you one thing, Prabhus and Matajis, I will never come to this street again after this is moved, because I can't see anybody else in this place. My heart can't accept it. The place where His Holiness Indradhunya Maharaj came, the place where Loknath Maharaj came, the place where Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj came, the place where Radhesham Prabhu came, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu came, Chaitanya Charan Prabhu came. They love this place. They love us in this place, not the place. Can't imagine anything else happening in this place. Whatever comes. Krishna's mercy, whatever comes. But it is a temple. This is a very sacred place where Krishna revealed so many beautiful things to all of us. So many things. Our hearts were transformed in this place. Many of our hearts. At least I can tell you mine to a large extent, because it was blessed with such beautiful series of satsangs. Right? But maybe Krishna wants some more people to join. Or somebody else is praying in that side, whose prayers were too intense and ours, so the center itself is moving to him. Right? I don't know, I can come up with 10 reasons. But this is how the material world is. Right? Let us see the positivity, and I am very grateful to every single devotee who is supporting me, supporting us, not just financially, just by saying that, Prabhu, it's okay, we'll go through this. It's not an easy thing, because when we furnished this place, we did this place in 40 days. What you're seeing around, everything. And how it was, you can't even imagine. Only some of us know how it was. Nothing was there here. There are windows behind me, do you know that? Behind me there are windows, we closed them. And all this furnishing that we did, and devotees poured in their hard-earned money for this. And please forgive me for not being able to keep this place longer. I don't know why this is happening. Please forgive me for using your resources, hard-earned money, to make this place the way it is. But let us pray that, the next place will be even better. It's the same size. If you have a question how big it is, it's the same size, but not as wide as this, a little longer. So if people want to sleep in the back, this is the best center that you're going to get. So I can't even see them if they're sleeping or browsing or chanting. I can't even see them. So congratulations. But devotees who really want to take advantage, want to sit in the front, beautiful it is, right? So we are investing most of these things again in that place. So thank you for your support, and we will expect the new center to come by 17th of May. Okay? So Sunday to next Sunday, I am going to do my best. I am practically planning to take leave for 2 weeks if possible, and run behind pole to post to make it happen, because I don't want to miss your association, and I don't want you to miss our association, because this is the most important. And next week I am planning to book a hall just very close to that center, so you will come near there, right? I live in my home Krishi, so I am going to book a hall in my home Krishi. If I cannot, then we will book it in my home Vihanga. One place. Both of them are opposite apartments, right? And the center is practically 200 meters from this both apartment, 200, 300 meters, right? So all of you are invited to come. Stay in the group. The group name still remains Gachibowli Satsang Group, right? That doesn't change. Just the location is changing. And on Tuesday morning, message me, how many want to come, or you can just put your names directly right now in Arattai group of Gachibowli Satsang, I want to come. All we need is 3 hours of your time, 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. You can come and help us pack, help us remove whatever is there, keep it, while the carpenters and electricians are already starting to remove everything, so that we can move everything from here to there by Wednesday max. So by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will make the new center ready. Any questions, anybody else? Somebody give the mic? Sorry. Oh, 1 minute. Mic is coming. Yes, bro.
I was just asking, because there are so much of electrical items and many other woodwork and all need to be removed and moved there, and carpenters and others might need some time to set things there. So should we move other luggage after they fix the core things? Then can we move all the books and other small items?
We'll keep it packed, and according to their discretion, we'll move.
Yeah, because otherwise taking care of all these items in a place where workers are moving around might be challenging.
Yes. Even the residential place on the top, that is there till August end. That will remain till August end. So whoever are staying here, Prabhu, it stays till August end. I already spoke to His Grace Vaishnav Sharan Prabhu. There also some things are there, some of which we'll be donating it to other youth centers. Some of them will use it for our center, something like that. A lot of decision making will happen. There is a core team, because not everybody can be involved for everything, but keeping all your trust in the picture, the devotees who came since the beginning in the Gachibowli, Pranath Krishna Prabhu, Sundar Keshav Prabhu, Satya Prabhu, few of us, Sri Gopal Prabhu, we are trying to make things faster. So with all your permission, we'll keep you all informed. All decisions are only to make sure things go faster, right, in the right direction. So we will be meeting, and a lot of things are being discussed, how the center will be maintained, how the center will maintain. We want to do aartis morning and evening. We want to have preaching classes morning and evening, and much more activity. Children's classes, summer camps, a lot of things will start in that area. It's going to be much more vibrant center. And the nameplate outside will clearly say ISKCON Gachibowli Center. Right? So, I'm also happy.
Haribol Prabhu, just want to make one request.
Yes.
So there are some of us who are in the core group, like PCS group or something, who are actively serving. But I see there are some members who are regularly coming.
Yes.
But they're in the Gachibowli Satsang group. And we wanted to request the people who are regularly coming also start contributing monthly some amount, whatever is comfortable to you.
Yes.
Because that will be used for day-to-day running, because we have to pay rent, electricity, water, basic utilities, and then there will be also prasadam every Sunday. So 4 weeks of prasadam. So we all know what does it mean, the cost about it. So wanted to make a humble request to the regular comers of the satsang group. There is no compulsion or force, but we wanted to make a request that please in the Gachibowli satsang group, please maybe you can write to Sri Gopal Prabhu, saying that you can reach out to Sri Gopal Prabhu personally and say, I want to contribute monthly this much.
Yeah.
Whatever is comfortable to your family, if you could put that one, and more people come and join us, then we'll be able to run the center more effectively. I just want to make the request.
Yes, and that's very nicely told, Prabhu. I was going to say that also. Thank you. See, Prabhu and Mataji, most important thing about our Gachibowli center, special thing also, is we invite a lot of sadhus. Do you want the sadhus to come or no? Right? We want regular association of senior sadhus. So there is a lot of Lakshmi involved in getting their tickets, their accommodation, their comfort, and their travel around. We manage all that, and I am very grateful to every single devotee here. Without any hesitation, I am telling you, one of the most unique things, maybe in entire South India, is our center where so many sadhus are coming regularly. So it's very nice, and that should continue. By the mercy of His Grace Radhesham Prabhu, we are able to call such kind of sadhus regularly. And why? This is not to show people or tell people, oh, this sadhu came here, to get their nourishment, regular nourishment, right? So for that we need your support, and every penny that you are going to give is going to go to ISKCON account. There is account for that, and you get ATG receipts. If you want ATG receipt, that also is possible. Very much, everything is formalized, transparent. So be open to do what you're already doing. Many of you are already doing. Actually, we spent a lot of amount recently for upcoming Saibaba temple also, which we are all supporting as well. At the same time, this also came at the same time. So this has caused a little hardship, but I'm sure Krishna will find his way. Krishna will give us the money. It's not a problem. But most important thing is we staying together. Don't disperse as a community. Continue to come wherever we are. We will send you the location. Little more difficult for people in Kondapur to come till there. But are we not going to our offices? We are going. So this is an important office for us, spiritual office, right? So as Prabhuji said, yeah, we will be launching nice schemes, of Nitya Seva. Whatever you can do, it doesn't matter what you do, but doing is important. Even little is keeping you in nice contributive situation in the community, right? So thank you for everybody who is already doing it, who already committed. I reached out to some of you personally, and you all have nicely come forward. I'm very grateful for that. At the same time, for others who are coming here regularly, we'll let you know. We'll keep a nice poster and a scanner code. Everything will be enabled. Auto debit also will be enabled. We know how we do. We are all from IT in anxiety. So we will do what is needed. So any other questions? Because
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, two
Yes.
small details. One you already just covered, Prabhuji. But if any expert is there, I want to give every month, Prabhuji. But sometimes I do, sometimes it misses for whatever reason. You said just auto debit,
Auto debit,
right?
yeah.
If I want to make 1,000 rupees every month, the maintenance fee from my apartment just goes like that.
Yeah.
If some expert here can show all of us for take 5 minutes in some day, in coming weeks,
we will let you know.
how we can do, so that automatically it goes, Prabhuji. On my salary day, maybe 2,000 rupees can automatically go. Though I want to give, sometimes I forget. So this might be.
This might be helpful. Yeah. So auto debit can happen.
No, tell to all of us, Prabhuji. Show to all of us. I think many might be interested in this.
Once we shift there, I will.
Yes.
I will. Thank you for that, Prabhu.
One more small detail, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Whoever is handling Google account, I think I have access. we at the right time we change the location to the
Yes,
new
yes.
place in the Google
So we'll be
Maps.
keeping a poster outside of the next place, next center place. Our Mathura Mohan Prabhu, Ayar Prabhu is taking care of that. So please do that, Prabhu. I already sent you the address, right? So more details. Yeah, yes, Prabhu. Raghunandan Prabhu.
Will the phone number and internet be the same, Prabhu? Because currently it's on my name. The phone
Well,
number
that will
and-
change. Now it will be in ISKCON's name. We'll completely formalize it. Yeah. So we can end that connection. We will take it in the ISKCON's name. The numbers I already have. I think they are in my name. The numbers, the mobile number, those two numbers. They are your name. Okay. For some time you keep it, then we'll shift it, or we might continue also. I'll let you know. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other questions? I know it's a big statement that I had to do today because we have to make the move. A lot of things have to be done. Yeah, Tuesday morning from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Please come here for help us. Yeah. Yes, Chaitanya Krishna. Yes, ma'am.
Simple suggestion, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Why don't you make some hall-like thing in the premises where new temple which is coming up,
Yeah.
so that we can get some hardship, maybe some shelter or something,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
where
ma'am.
we can conduct this program instead of spending again 30 to 40 lakhs.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
I think last within one month, I think we can complete some shelter.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yes, bro. No, your suggestion is right, bro. I'll talk to you right after this, bro. Yeah. Yes, bro. Any other questions? Any other thoughts? చాలా మందికి ఇది కొంచెం న్యూస్లో వచ్చింది. Unfortunately, this is the last satsang in this hall. So I want everybody to nicely chant Gaur Aarti. Aarti is here. We'll do Gaur Aarti today. And Madhuraman Prabhu, can you do the Aarti? So we'll sing and you can do that? Yeah? Are you okay to stand and do? Yeah. So thank you very much for coming. And today is but before I forget, today is the 75th birthday of Mataji, Hare Krishna, Sri Gopal Prabhu's mother, Hari Bol. They have sponsored a special feast on Mataji's 75th birthday, and we all pray for Mataji's good health and lot of Krishna Bhakti by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. All the time they celebrate. Priya Gopi Mataji, Sri Gopal Prabhu, their family all the time. They look for an opportunity to celebrate with all the devotees. Very grateful to have such a sweet family. And you want to say anything, Mataji? Kuch kehna hai aapko? Yeah, there is a cake as well. Yeah. So after the Aarti, we'll cut the cake. Yeah, after the Aarti. So maybe all can rise and we'll do the Aarti. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. కొంచెం మేనేజ్ చేయండి. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेष सुविभाति पाश्चात्य जाति श्री चैतन्य गौर नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल। श्री गौरांग महाप्रभु की श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की शिव जय बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी
Hare
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय हो विष्णुपाद ब्रह्म आचार्य स्त्रोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हो विष्णुपाद ब्रह्म आचार्य स्त्रोत्र डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्णा गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की गंगे मैया की यमुने मैया की भक्ति देवी की कलिगपाण तुलसी महारानी की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ट्रांसलेटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की ट्रांसलेटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the upcoming new Bhakti Center Gachibowli ki nitai gaur premanande वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हरे कृष्णा Thank you everyone for enthusiastically participating. This was the last aarti in this place, but many more aartis to come in the new place. So thank you very much for enthusiastically participating. Hare Krishna. Somebody sing Narsimha Aarti. Mata, you'll sing Narsimha Aarti.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Gata Gata Gata
Narasimha, Parato Narasimha.